Hey everyone! So today, let's get into painting Modran, the Corsair of Draxis. This guy is a key figure in Sahladorn's plans, representing his interests on the island. While the lore is still a work in progress, and I'll be upfront about that, this tutorial is all about bringing Modran to life with a striking color scheme that ties into the Desert Warriors of Qarath while adding a touch of originality. So, let's get started. First up, a solid brown basecoat. This is my go-to for desert-themed figures. It creates a warm foundation, perfect for tying Modran into the overall vibe of Qarath while keeping things cohesive with my existing desert warriors. It's simple but effective. Next, I hit the raised areas with a dry brush of mummy robes. This adds a nice sandy texture and brings out the details on the model. It's a quick step that makes everything pop without too much effort. For the base, I go with a light, incomplete coat of desert yellow. I leave the deeper recesses brown for contrast. This gives the base a natural, sun-baked look that really works for the desert theme. Now for the cape. I use alien purple, applying it in a diluted layer to create a contrast effect. The color gives Modran a rich, vibrant look while hinting at his flair as a Corsair. For the boots, I use a well-diluted oak brown. It's a nice earthy tone that complements the desert theme without drawing too much attention. It's bold but not over the top. Here's where things get fun. The helmet, with its skull-like design, and the orb in his hand get a coat of Kraken Skin. I couldn't resist referencing the mask here. He's got that eerie green vibe going on. The coat gets a vibrant coat of lava orange. It's bright and fiery, adding a striking contrast to the darker tones on the figure. For the belt, I switch to dragon red. It pairs well with the lava orange, creating a nice layered look while keeping the palette cohesive. The cleaver is next. I start with a matte black basecoat, which will help the metallic highlights pop later on. For Modran skin, I use barbarian flesh. Now it's time for some shine. The daggers, metallic accents, and coat trim get a coat of greedy gold. It adds just the right amount of luxury to Modran's overall look. I add some subtle highlights to the cape with using purple. It's just enough to bring out the folds and texture without overpowering the base color. For the coat trim, I add Hydra turquoise. It's an unexpected touch that adds a bit of originality while tying into the Corsair theme. It's bold, but I like how it makes the details pop. The pants get a wash of light tone to bring out the texture and add some shading. The pouch gets a light, diluted coat of fur brown. It's a small detail, but it helps round out the earthy tones on the model. For the cleaver, I apply plate mail metal. The bright silver finish contrasts nicely with the matte black basecoat, giving it a sharp, lethal appearance. Next, I hit the skin, bandages, and metal details with a flesh wash. This step ties everything together, adding depth and warmth. To bring out the fiery tones in the coat and belt, I use a red tone wash. It adds depth and makes the lava orange and dragon red even more striking. A quick highlight on the pants with mummy robes adds some definition and keeps them from looking too flat. The cape gets a purple tone wash to deepen the alien purple and enhance the folds and shadows. Finally, the helmet and orb get a green tone wash. This step really drives home that the mask vibe, giving Modran a spooky, otherworldly presence. I dry brush skeleton bone generously over the base to add texture and a sun-bleached look. To finish, I apply a light tone wash over the base to tie everything together and give it a subtle, cohesive finish. And there you have it. Modran is ready to lead the Corsairs of Draxis, or at least stand menacingly on your table. The figure was sculpted by Quartermaster 3D, part of their Desert Warriors range, and is available on Proxywars. I've always dreamed of building a full Corsair army, complete with ships for naval battles. Maybe one day, but for now, I'm thrilled with how Modran turned out. Let me know if you try this scheme yourself, and as always, happy painting!